So, Liverpool fans, it is Carabao Cup weekend, and I'm very, very excited. I can't wait for it this weekend. Actually our third Carabao Cup final in the last sort of 3 years. Obviously, we're in it in the 21-22 season. We were in it last season, which we won, and now we're in it this season. This is Arne Slot's first chance at silverware this season. The easiest silverware out of both will be to get the Premier League. Never thought I'd say that. But at this point in the season, you would say that Liverpool are Premier League winners and will win the league. Now we're just waiting on the Carabao Cup. You could say the Carabao Cup is loading. So it's loading and it needs completion. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the Carabao Cup in this one. I'm nervous, very nervous. This is a Newcastle side that I'm going to appreciate this Newcastle side. This is a Newcastle side that can hurt big teams in games like this. But will the pressure cook Newcastle? I do not know. I think Newcastle have a very good team. Nonetheless, they do have a very good team. I mean, you've got the likes of Jacob Murphy in this team, Alexander Isak, who will possibly play tomorrow. We don't know. He could be on the bench. Anthony Gordon? Anthony Gordon's obviously out and will not play in tomorrow's game because I think he got sent off in the FA Cup, if I'm correct, against Brighton. I think that's what happened. Yeah, so they're going to be without Gordon tomorrow, which is going to be a very big miss, and that's going to hit them hard. But they've also got the likes of Tonali, Isak, Dan Burn. They've got Gimmer Rice, probably, who's going to play tomorrow. So yeah, that's all good for Newcastle. Liverpool are without Trent for this one, and Jarrell Quansah is going to have to be on his best game, man. Jarrell Quansah, I cannot afford for you to make any mistakes in this game. Yes, defenders make mistakes, but I don't have the confidence in Quansah, if I'm honest. Him being in this game makes me feel a bit shaky, and I think that's probably going to be the mindset of other Liverpool fans. Obviously, because Trent has been really good for us over the last few weeks. Well, maybe not over the last few weeks, but like in a lot of games this season, Trent has been astonishing for us. And to have him injured isn't good. And looks like he's not going to be back for a while. So that's sort of like, you know, it's not good, is it? But we've got Konate. And he is a really, really good player and has been astonishing for Liverpool at times. And looks like he is coming into his own at Liverpool this season. We just need to win this Carabao Cup final. This will be a statement win for Liverpool. Other teams, if they won this Carabao Cup, will just go, it's a Carabao Cup, innit? Carabao Cup. But I feel like I really want to retain this trophy. We are the current holders of it as of last season. And I really want to retain this trophy. As much as I want to retain it, can a shock upset happen? Well, we've seen that at times this season. We got beaten by Plymouth in the FA Cup. So what's stopping Newcastle beating Liverpool? Obviously, there was a 2-0 loss at Anfield for Newcastle in the Premier League a few weeks before this game. Now, will that set the match? Will that set the standard for this game? No, it won't, because it's a different game. And I'm just really hoping, like last season, we can get it over the line, but not in extra time. Rhyme. I unintentionally, well, the last one was intentional, but I unintentionally did 2 rhymes there and made it into 3. So, yeah. I honestly think that we can win this game. I will be getting into my prediction a little bit later on into the video. But it's a big game for Liverpool. Like, we could end up winning. if we do win the Carabao Cup, it will only be 2 trophies again this season. Why can we never win a 3rd trophy? Honestly, we can't ever win a 3rd trophy. We got close in the 21-22 season. We can't ever win a 3rd trophy. I don't know what it is about us, but like doing the treble is difficult. When all the quadruple talk came out, that's what sort of effed us up for the Plymouth game. But like it was the pressure of possibly winning the quadruple. I didn't think we were going to win it. No one did. It's so hard to win that. Like, if it gets done within the next 10 years, I'll be astonished. If it gets done within the next 10 years, it'll be City who win it. Mark my words, it'll be City. Because they will come back at some point. Like, they won't be like this forever. As we're hoping they will, they won't be. But, yeah. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Yeah, tough game. It's going to be, and the pressure is going to be high. I do think that Liverpool can win this, and Newcastle do have their chance to do something historic after not winning a trophy for, 60, 70 years. They do have the chance to, get a shock win here. The worst case scenario is that it goes to extra time and then penalties, but in my opinion, we're going to have it wrapped up by full time in normal time. So, like, if we... Look, I'm not saying we won't concede. We probably concede. Whether it be Isak, whether it be Murphy, whether it be, Harvey Barnes, because I think he could be playing tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, and I'm not taking Newcastle for granted. Obviously, it would work a lot better for us if they weren't going to be playing, if Isak wasn't, at all going to be playing in this game. He could be on the bench, or he could be starting, I don't know, but I think he's back for this game after a timely injury. But if Newcastle win this, it's not the end of the world, is it? It's not the end of the world. Yes, it's a chance to get, Carabao Cup, silverware for Liverpool, and retain the trophy. But at the same time, I wouldn't be too sad if we lose this. Yes, I'm obviously going to be disappointed because there's a massive chance to get silverware. But will I be disappointed? Yeah, but will I be too sad about it? No, because we've still got the Premier League and we can celebrate that. So if we are to lose this game, I won't be too sad. I'll be disappointed, obviously, because you want to win finals, but I won't be too sad. And, yeah, the one trophy's fine. If we can only win one trophy this season, I don't mind that, because any trophy is a good trophy, whether it's the Carabao Cup, whether it's the UCL, whether it's the Prem, or whether it's the FA Cup. Doesn't matter what trophy you win, it's a good trophy. But, yeah, do both teams have a great chance? Of course they do. But who do I think is going to win it? I'm going to go with Liverpool to win it by... It's going to be a tight game. I'm going to say 2-1. But yeah, that's who I think will win it. I think that Liverpool are going to win the Carabao Cup 2024-2025. And I think it will be a tough game, but I think Liverpool are going to win it. And I'm very confident. Matter of fact, before I started making this video, I was nervous to film this, can't lie. But I think that Liverpool do have the strength to win it. With the strength that this team has got, you've got Ryan Gravenberch in this team, McAllister, you've got Kanate, Verge, Robertson at the back, Salah up front, as well as Gakpo, possibly Luis Diaz tomorrow. It's a very strong Liverpool side, and there's not many teams that have been able to beat this Liverpool side this season. Obviously, you've had PSG, Forest, Plymouth. Well, wasn't this team, was it? It was Liverpool, but it wasn't this team. So I'm not going to count Plymouth because it wasn't this team. So they still beat us, but it was a different team. I'm talking about this team. There's only been Forest, PSG. Is that it? And yeah, Forest and PSG are the only actual teams to beat a proper Liverpool side. The teams we played against, PSV and Plymouth, were completely different. We played a different goalkeeper. We had a totally different, back line. We had a totally different attack. That's the last time probably Chiesa played a game. Actually, no, it was Plymouth. But I don't want to see Chiesa play at Wembley tomorrow. I don't want to see that. Obviously, last season we won this title, this Carabao Cup title, with literal teenagers in the bloody match. There was a lot of young players. Jarrell Kwanzaa, he played in this game last year, 22 years old. There was Connor Bradley. Well, at this point, he's 21, but I think last year he would have been about 20. Yeah, so he's 21. Who else did we have? Trey Neone, he is 17. Would he have been 17 last time? Yeah. No, he would have been 16. He would have been 16 years old when we won the Carabao Cup. We had James McConnell. I think he's only about 18. James McConnell. Let's have a look if it will actually come up. James McConnell, if you actually give me, 2004. So he's 20. So, just about. We had, I think Elliot was playing in this game. I think it was Jaden Dans was playing in this game. I don't think he's that. I think he's only about 18. Jaden Dans. Let's have a look. Jaden Dans is 19, so at the time he would have been 18. It's crazy. We had kids, literal teenagers, playing in this game last year. And we won it. We managed to win it. Klopp's kids beat Chelsea's £1 billion bottle jobs. And yeah, we won that game by some mark. And I wouldn't put that above Istanbul, because Istanbul is Liverpool's greatest achievement. To come back from 3-0 down is amazing. It's not relevant to this video, but that Carabao Cup final is up there as one of our best achievements. But yeah, I think Liverpool have a great chance of winning tomorrow. And will Newcastle collapse under the pressure? Obviously, last time out, they were in the Carabao Cup final against Manchester United. It wasn't an amazing Manchester United side. They still only finished third, which they finished Champions League spot. But, it's not second, is it? It's not second, so it wasn't an amazing Manchester United squad that they lost to in the Carabao Cup final in the 22-23 season. So it's possible that Newcastle could collapse under pressure. And will they win it? I don't know, but time will tell. As it's at 6:30, about 4:30 tomorrow. And yeah, obviously both teams would have had their preparation coming up to this game. And I think Liverpool have looked like the better side in the Carabao Cup games. Obviously smashed Tottenham in the semi-final. Newcastle did dominate against Arsenal 2-0 in the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg and in the first leg. So that is just a showcase of what Newcastle can do against big teams. But will they crumble under pressure in the Carabao Cup final? Who knows? But yeah, I have to appreciate this Newcastle squad. It's a fantastic Newcastle squad. And it's a shadow. Not a shadow, it's a cloud of its former self. But this, by a cloud I mean it's a better team than what it used to be. Like, there's no John Joe Shelby anymore. There's no frigging Dwight Gale. There's no Callum Wilson still plays for him, but not very much. It's a better team than it used to be. Andy bloody Carroll. But yeah, When did he play for Newcastle? Did he play? I think it's recent, like sort of 6 years ago, but it's like this is a better team than it used to be. And if these lot win the Carabao Cup, like, I won't be surprised because they're a great team. But I think Liverpool are going to win the Carabao Cup. And I think it's going to be 2-1. And I think we're going to have it wrapped up before extra time or penalties if that comes to it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Just means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on. Oh, and by the way, before I leave you, that's not random letters, by the way. That's #UpTev. Basically means up the Yellowstone Freestylers. So yeah, I didn't want to confuse you. So yeah, it's not just a load of random letters. It actually means hashtag up the Yellowstone Freestylers. But I can't fit it along the board because it's too small. So yeah, turn post notifications on. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. We'll be live from about 4 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, take care. Have a lovely day and peace out.